Hello guys, and welcome to my farm video for Rkindaleft. I don't even know how to say it, but this is a farming guide. The way that this farm works is you bring in a lot of just raw gold from farming. You get a lot of gold drops off of the orc mobs in this dungeon. This dungeon is located in Wrothgar. It is at the far eastern point of the map, and it's one of the group dungeons there. So what you do is you run into the dungeon, and you're going to run into this big area here where you have this big open room. This is where one of the boss spawns in that room that I just ran by there. There's a big dwarven spider that will spawn there. Now, when you do this farm, it's really important that you target and kill only the orcs and only the bosses. The reason we're not going to fight any of the dwemer, as you can see I just ran by there, is because they don't drop any gold. So I run up the stairs, avoiding those guys, of course, killing the orcs, getting my gold drops off of them, and then I'm going to move on. So due to the nature of what we're farming here to actually be gold itself off of these mobs, I would recommend that you wear 7 out of 7 prosperous gear to do this farm and upgrade it to purple at least if you can. Gold prosperous gear, probably a huge waste of money. I don't think that that's worth your time, but definitely some purple if you can get it. And what that's going to do is it'll give you quite a big bonus to how much gold you get off of these guys when you kill them. And obviously, the more prosperous you wear, the more money you'll make per hour here. So as much prosperous as possible, and preferably purple. Don't really go gold on it. So the rotation that I follow here is just to pick up as many orcs as possible. You can see that I'm just trying to find as many as I can to kill just because they drop so much gold. Now, this is a great spot to kind of rotate around here, this little top place that you saw me do a loop around. Not only do a lot of players not really come up here, but on top of it, there's a lot of orcs. Now, just off my path to this left, there is a lot of orcs underneath of that platform where that boss was. You can kill the orcs under there if you like. I actually skipped them in this particular run. I should include killing those on the bottom, but I guess I kind of vetoed them out because I was running to kill the bosses as fast as I could. So after you come this way, run by all the dwemer, you're going to run into this cave, and there is a boss in here. A giant frost atronach, and as you can see, he is up. There's a few dead bodies of his as well here. It looks like I've been farming here a while, hey? So the bosses aren't too terribly strong. They only have about 300k HP. You don't need to be really strong to take them down. You should be able to solo them on almost any level character. So this guide is not really limited to a certain level character. As you can see there, I get an ancient orc motif. You see in my sales thing, it's going for an average of 84k, minimum of 56k, and a max of 90k. So that's why I said the ancient orc drops off the bosses are worth a lot of money. Not just a lot of money, but they're actually they're not too terribly uncommon. If you do this rotation, killing the mobs and picking up the bosses in between, you can actually get at least one motif an hour is about the average, I would say. Some trips I don't get any. Some trips I'll get 2 or 3. Most trips I'll get 1 motif in about an hour. So you can make quite a lot of money. You see, I come to this little campsite there. There is a lot of orcs that spawn there, but they've been pulled by these two troublemakers, taking all my money loots. As you can see there, we killed all those orcs, and I only got 47 gold. So that spot that those two are ripping up there, there's a lot of orcs that spawn there. We're just going to run by it. Something to note about what just happened there is that you don't want to do this farm with anybody else. You want to do it by yourself. And the reason I say that is because if you have another player with you in your party or not in your party, and they hit the mobs that you're trying to kill, they're actually going to take half of your gold drop. And if there's 3 players hitting it, you'll have to split your gold drop in 3. So ideally, you want to do this farm on your own and get the kills on the mobs all by yourself, and this will give you the most gold value. So this is the next boss up here. This boss is really easy. There's 3 of them. If you got a decent amount of AoE, you should be able to take them down quite easily. And if you don't have a decent amount of AoE, they are pretty easy to single target down as well. And as you can see, I get them there. No loot off of them this time. But something to note as well is the bosses do actually drop about 100 gold every time you kill them. So even if you don't get a drop off them, they're still worth the gold that you took to go kill them. And then finally, there's a few mobs on the side here, and you can clean these guys up for some more gold, of course. And then you just rinse and repeat the rotation. And of course, guys, we did not do the 4th boss in this dungeon. She's just kind of out of the way, so we skip her for this rotation. But here we are, right back where we started, heading back down to the first Dwemer Spider boss area. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you liked it, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you guys next time.